Namaste friends, let's look at Mercury, the 8th house. The 8th house is a very interesting house actually. It's a house of phobias, it's a house of fear, the house of the dark secrets, the house of death, the house of longevity. So many features there are for the 8th house. The 8th house is also a little bit of a mystery. Okay, it's a little bit difficult to find the positions, or rather the dignities in a graha here. The avastas and the rupas must be really analyzed in order for you to get to the right results. So what happens when Mercury comes in? As you know, Mercury is Mercury is all about being rational. Okay, it's logics and intelligence is seen with Mercury. So when Mercury comes here, you won't. First of all, you would not have any fears. Okay, your fears and your superstitions and all that would not be in existence. You will be totally out of it. And even if you see even some people say, "Hey, I've seen this ghost roaming around this place," or there is some supernatural entity in my house, or anything like that. You would never believe it. Okay, you are extremely rational when it comes to if you have Mercury in the 8th house. All right. Also, if you have Mercury here, you have the tremendous ability to comprehend most complex subjects and topics like the Vedas, the mathematics, astronomy, all these serious logic subjects. You'll find ways to comprehend it. You would not be merely following interpretations and all that. You will find your own techniques to understand this, and you will find your own style. And normally this style will be very effective. You're normally seen as a very intelligent or wise person. You normally create books, articles and all that, and you're seen as a person who can adapt to changes as well. You can really adapt yourself to new changes, environments. You would not have much fear. Let's say if you're going for a first job, normally how we would feel that when you're going for a first job, or you're enrolling for college or whatever it is, the first thing you will be always feeling nervous for a simple reason, because we fear of the unexpected. But people who have Mercury in the 8th house doesn't have this. They are very confident, and they will have all planned out in front of them. This is what's going to happen on my day one. This is what's going to happen. This is who I'm going to meet. Everything is planned out. So if you have Mercury in the 8th house, you're always thirsty for more knowledge. You really want knowledge. You keep reading. You just don't want to waste time talking to people. You want to continuously read. If you talk to someone, it has to be something to do with knowledge. You really it's like it's like someone who's stranded in the desert. When they see water, they will keep drinking and drinking and drinking. It is the same thing. You keep get thirsty for knowledge. All right. And because 8th house is also the house of dark secrets, dark knowledge and all that, your propensities, sometimes you tend to talk about your dark secrets to people. Being Mercury in eloquence and speech, you sometimes do not hide things, your secrets, your phobias, whatever that you have, whatever personal things you have, you tend to say it out to people. Especially when you trust somebody, you'll just say everything and anything about your secret. You do not keep it to yourself. So if you have Mercury in the 8th house, chances are you can't keep secrets. Okay. What else? The 8th house also. Let me see. It's a house of illusion as well. You always have this thing that there must be something greater than this mundane life. There must be something bigger. There must be a truth, a principle behind everything that we see, everything that you perceive, everything that you see in this world. You always have this thing, I'm sure there's something greater than this. This is just not as it is. Like, for instance, you go for a talk, someone gives a presentation. Even at the time when the person is giving the presentation, your mind will be thinking, rather than focusing what he or she is saying, your mind will be already pondering, what is this person trying to say? What is the essence of what this person is trying to say? This sort of analyzing qualities is also seen if you have Mercury in the 8th house. Okay, and needless to say, if you have Mercury in the 8th house, you are indeed going towards fame. You'll be very successful. Many famous personalities have this placement. they have Mercury in the 8th house. The 8th house is normally seen as the bad house, the Dushtana house. Yes, for the most it has bad qualities, but then it's also the house of fame, and it gives you a lot of status increase if it's in the 8th house, especially when Mercury is there. Okay, so once again I want to tell you that not everything that I say is true, because we also need to analyze the avastars and the Shatbala, the Rupas. There's just so many things that we need to analyze before coming to a conclusion. This is merely my interpretation of what Mercury would do in the 8th house, both pleasant and adverse. Okay. And the other thing, which is the most important thing I want to tell you about Mercury in the 8th house, is you will have the sixth sense. Okay, you will have that sight, quote unquote sight. You will be able to see things before it's happening. Okay, and you will go really deep into these matters. You will really analyze this. You will do research about it. You will put it into practice. You will eventually get into this foretelling. It comes into your dreams. It comes in the form of people and all this. It is a very, very interesting ability that you have. If you have Mars in the 8th house, sometimes you might see things, sometimes you might hear things. So don't be alarmed. You have this special ability, okay, to see things before it happens and all that. It's a very strong intuitive power, okay, and this intuitiveness can bring you either to trouble or goodness. So you have to be wise using this ability. Okay. So that's a little bit about what I think Mercury will do to you in the 8th house. Hope it's been beneficial. Till the next time, thank you. Namaste.